fellow Kansas Democrats, Chair Repass here, proud chair of the Kansas Democratic Party. And before I say anything else, let me thank all of our veterans and active duty members of our military. Democrats or patriots too, we thank you for your service to our country. Well, welcome to the weekly Chair Chat. If you haven't joined us before, this is meant to replace a regular written newsletter, but it's every week I get to come to Kansas Democrats, tell you what's going on, and address any comments or exciting things that have happened. So these are pre-recorded, so if there's something you want me to talk about, please email us at info@kansasdems.org. That's info@kansasdems.org. And if there's something you need in between the filming of these, feel free to reach out, give us a call. We have a lovely person answering our phones. Well, the weekly chair chats are kind of like Franklin Delano Roosevelt's fireside chats, where I just want to talk about what's going on. Normally I start with good news, better news, and best news. I'm going to flip that on its head a little bit. We're going to start with all the good news, and I'm going to end with something a little personal and unfortunately a little sad. Well, let's start right away. It's August. It's my birthday month. That's right. I was born August 12th, 1970. So for those of you doing the math, that means I am 55. I never thought I'd be 55, but I feel so blessed and privileged to have lived 55 years and to be doing it right now, serving with you, other fellow Kansas Democrats. Well, some other good news. We just got through the 2025 primaries. We had lots of Democrats running in municipal cycles all across the states. Technically, they're nonpartisans, but we saw lots of Democrats step up. Congratulations to everyone who made it through your primaries. Now, if there were 3 or more people running, you were in a primary. So congratulations to all of you who came through. And we all need to vote on November 7th to make sure that the Democrats of our choice get to serve. Well, some other good news. We hosted Beto O'Rourke here in the Kansas City Metro this past week. I know we talked about it a little before, but the turnout was phenomenal. I got to be the opening act and represent both Kansas and Missouri Democrats here in the Midwest. I talked about civil rights and my mom being an activist, and then Beto came on stage and reminded us of the civil rights movement, the Voting Rights Act, people marching across the Edmund Pettus Bridge, and that it was important for us to remember we are the government, we are the fight, we the people. What a great message. Thanks to Beto for coming, and thanks to all of you who came out. Well, in that vein, we are bringing David Hogg to Kansas. Promises made, promises kept. I promised the Young Dems that I would do an event just for them, and so we're bringing David Hogg to do a rally for the future. Also, I promised to get the KDP out of Topeka. So many of you have heard about our Democracy Fest that will be coming up in September and October. We'll be doing those in Western Kansas, Northwestern, Southwestern Kansas, but I didn't want to forget Southeastern Kansas. So David Hogg is going to be coming to Pittsburg State University at the Bicknell Family Center for Performing Arts, and that will be in Pittsburg, Kansas, right there in Crawford County. So please join us next Saturday, August 16th. It starts in the morning, though. It's 10 a.m. So if you're driving from 2 or 3 hours away, you need to get in your car at 7 a.m. or 8 o'clock a.m. or drive down the night before. But come out, show your support for our young Dems as they rally for their future. We're very excited to bring David Hogg here. Okay, that's a lot going on. And we're going to end with something that is a little heartbreaking. I want to honor my good friend, Travis Vathauer. For any of you who knew Travis, he was brilliant, he was kind, he was around our political circles for a long time. He was one of the assistants in the legislature for people like Barbara Ballard and Stephanie Clayton. I know he was great friends with Sidney Carlin, and I know his best friend, Wendy, has been a part of his life for a long time. I want to just say to his family, his mom, his dad, and his nephew, I'm so sorry, and I'm sending my deepest condolence. And for those of you who didn't know my relationship with Travis, my first ever race politically was for Secretary of State, and Travis was my first staffer and my longest serving staffer. He prepared me for my live debate with our current Secretary of State. He broke down all the legislation for me in bite-sized bits. He was a taskmaster. He made sure that I looked good and sounded good. And quite frankly, he just became another repass. And I know that's how many of you felt about your relationship with Travis. So to his family and friends, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you my love and prayers. And I'll just be honest, I'm heartbroken too. Thank you, Travis, for everything you've done for Kansas Democrats. All right, family, we will end the way we always do. God bless America. God bless the great state of Kansas. God bless all the family and friends of Travis Vathauer. And God bless you all.